Hi guys, this is Mike turning on the Knothead tool. Been busy on this one here. It's kind of a strange one to pull. It's what we're calling the Albright long, the original Albright long. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to tie 30 turns around this, and this tool will allow you to do it. When you get to going, there's some different rules for ending the tie. You'll see how we tie it around and create our loop, and it really turns out to be strong. You can try pulling all four at once, but it's really a much better knot if you follow these instructions. So this is the original Albright long. Okay, we're going to use an 8-pound fluorocarbon. Usually when I'm turning down under 10-pound test, I'm usually using at least the equivalent or just under in braid size. You can tie this down, you can tie it up. This is the best finish to both of them. If you get hung up in there, what happens is you pull both of the final lines over. This is for a double. Pull both the final lines over and they get hooked around the end and they create like a noose and cut it off. So it's a very, you're going to have to practice a little. So if you follow the rules that I'm going to set out here for you, you're going to have a 30-turn Albright in under a minute, pretty quickly. And they're all going to be uniform. It'll be a great knot. So anyways, I always start, this is my 8-pound test, fluorocarbon. We'll say that's my leader. Always lubricate this light stuff before I even get started, fluorocarbon. Okay, I'm gonna bring that right there. I'm gonna put it right there, just like that. And that's from the left, we'll call that the leader. Then I'm gonna even take my braid, and I'm gonna take this braid and I'm gonna make it just like this into a loop. And I'm also gonna lubricate the length of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring out quite a bit of line because I'm gonna put 30 turns in here. This is a double, so each time we turn, it's gonna go 2 times. So we got it down in the center of our slip post. It comes out under the near line, and then we just bring it around just like this, right around here, and come under. When we come under, we're creating our loop out here, okay? Okay, so we got everything set to go. And if you watch how uniform and easily these go on, it's really nice. And since we're gonna do 30 turns, we need 15 of these because it's 2 each time. Okay, that's 15 turns, so that's 30 turns we got on this. This is really gonna hold this thing nice and tight. Then we bring this line, this tag line from back here, and we come up right between the center braid and the outside line, right through the center of them, just like that. Pull that off to the side. We remove our retainer clip. We remove the turn from here. And then we put this down. Now, completing this is a little different here. Okay, here's where we're at now. Okay, that's what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate it. You wanna lubricate everything pretty good. Okay, so that's what we have there. I'm gonna take all these turns this side and all these turns this side. And now this is what I'm talking about. It's a good idea to follow instructions right here. I'm gonna take all the braid lines, I'm gonna have a hold of them, and I'm gonna pull them together until they're tight, okay? Now, a lot of times it'll slide right in there, but if it doesn't, what you wanna do is this drop down, take your tag first, because it's first in line, and pull your tag tight. Next, pick up your live line, or your main line, and pull him in tight. What'll happen is if it doesn't pull right in, it'll build up right here on this end and it'll cut it off. It'll make it a weaker knot. Pull all 4 in, and then I just drop back and I put about, across my main lines, I put about 6 to 8 pounds of pull on that. So, like I said, sometimes when you get that many turns, if you look at that knot, that's 30 turns. But sometimes if you get too many turns on there and you have a little problem pulling against there, that's why I moisten both the braid and the fluoro, okay? So when you go to pull it in, you might have a loop left here at the end. And I quit when it gets tight enough because you gotta remember you're pulling lighter line. And the thing I do is the tag line is pulled in first to completion, moisten it, then pull the live line in. And I'll tell you what, that's one tough, strong knot there for the old Albright there. That'll hold and hold pretty good for that small line. You just don't want to overexert pressure on this left fluorocarbon line until you get in there fishing because, you know, that's pretty light line and you'll destroy it pretty quick, you know. Matter of fact, when I tie little knots like this, if I catch a fish, I usually change. And that's why this tool comes in so handy, because I can turn this knot in 25 seconds, and most of the knots on here turn pretty quickly. But anyways, that's how you turn it. Remember to pull in the tag first, then the live line. You don't want to pull it extensively hard if it seems to be getting too hard. There's a couple tricks where you can pull it in about every time. You just hook it around your fingers like this, and then you pull and let it slide through, and they'll pull them right in. But that is a good knot, and that's why I suggest you pull it. Give it a try, get a knothead, and great fishing. Thank you.